I know it's I didn't set the stream. Whoever set it up made it. We're just waiting on the teams to create the lot. Get into some awesome action gameplay and shit. All right, guys, we're just waiting on to get into the match. Ezax, Cream Goat Rider, and I don't know how to, but I don't know that kind of I don't know that language. They're discussing their hero ban, so it's just what they wanna ban. Nah, I'm not anymore. I'm a professional streamer. I don't mess up. Bro, I need to talk to him about reducing that stream delay, man. All right, so yeah, make it so they don't stream snipe. I don't think they would though. You could probably reduce it a tiny bit, you know, like. All right, guys. So Mizak's team decided to vote out or ban. They voted out. Am I an idiot? Let's see. All right, so Chica voted out Gatlin, and Mizak's voted out. Or sorry, other way around. Mizak's voted Gatlin, and the other team voted Aletta, bro. I can't see, bro. I'm blind. I swear. Anyone you want.
I smell trouble.
Awesome. So we're getting right into the action right now. We got some awesome payload going on. Goes down. Alright, so we got a Scouty. Oh, never mind. We got a Jibali. We got a. Oh, they keep changing it up on us, bro. They're trying to make it hard for the casters. We got a Hunter, a Fort, a Ruby, and a Injury. Let's see what goes down. Let's see what occurs. Alright, so they're setting up. We got Ruby and Injury just throwing that in. They changed. Alright, so they're just trying to fool their opponents. So they're actually changed up to a Hunter and a Ruby. Interesting combo right there. I do think Hunter's a good play because he can definitely just beam down upon the enemy team.
3, 2, 1. Stop the payload.
Ruby's also a good choice because with the VP, more damage. Definitely wipe out the enemy. They just got the last Ruby stays either on the payload or Oh, so I'm putting down smoke bomb. Looks like he changed from Osos as well. He got started out.
Double kill.
Wow, he actually got hunted. So great.
This is gonna hurt. Better start running.
The payload is approaching a checkpoint.
They've really responded. And it looks like they're past the first checkpoint. Osos is not like he kills the Osos.
This is gonna hurt.
Is that better? I mean, you can't really tell right now, but it should be better. It's max. Wait, increase it over game sound or what?
You will escape.
I'm turning game sound down a bit as well. There we go. That should be better. Alrighty, they have pushed it all the way to end with a time of 3:10. All the way to the end. That's gonna be definitely a bit of a hard time to beat. I would even go as far and say as a time of 4 minutes is good on this map as well. Because if they can push past that bit, they're good. But realistically, all Iza needs to do is block them for a bit, and they're good. Yeah. I'm just testing the game audio, making sure it sounds good.
2, 1. Start. Stop the payload.
Alrighty, guys. So we have the Jabali and Ruby for the other team pushing, and we have Ruby and Osos for the team defending. Throws down the smoke, shoots the Jabali, trying to break his shield there, but we have Ruby going strong as well. He's pushing, he's shooting, and he's killing. Oh, he killed Ruby, so they now only have a Jabali on the payload. He's trying to defend with the Ruby shot. He cannot keep up. And Ruby is right around the corner, just trying to get rid of that Osos, but can she take it out? No. It's a Ruby battle, 1v1. Who's winning? It looks like the defender beat that. Looks like the defender won the battle, so they're pushing the cart back. We have Ghost Rider or Goat Rider and Ruby Ezax on the payload right now. They have a minute on payload, so they have about 2 minutes left to get it all the way to the end, and I don't know how easy that would be for them. It's definitely very hard. I can definitely say that from experience. We have Ruby, and we have a hero change as well. We have Kazuma on the other team, aka Russell, from Up. Russell is definitely good on the payload, but he died. Well, that's wraps for him, I guess. He can definitely fly back. He is a flanker, so has a bunch of mobility to get back on the payload as soon as he needs to. But they switched to Judix, actually. Very interesting hero choice for attacking. Looks like they're going to try to get Judix on the cart and try to pick off their enemy team that way. But the enemy team is still defending. They have a minute left to push all the way to the end on payload. So we'll see how they up here. About 40 seconds ish on payload. I don't know if they'll be able to push it all the way to the end, guys. Definitely got to be very tough. I don't even know if it's physically possible, but they I don't know. Anything's possible in T3 Arena, especially in ranked. Unless it's against the game's coding, but you know, other than that, anything's definitely possible. They have 10 seconds left to defend this. I don't think they got this in the bag, guys. So it looks like the defending team has a, and that will be the cheese man. Looks like Meatbacks have lost his guys. Looks like Bakery has won this round, guys. Alrighty, guys. We're gonna get into the next game, and I'll see you guys when it starts up. We have them right in the line. And we just ask them what they're here.
Boss ain't gonna like this.
We're just waiting on those. So Bride wants to ban Gatlin.
I'm not sticking around for this. Go ask the boss what we should do with this little rat. Out of my way, pup. Why, I gotta... The boss ain't gonna like this.
Alrighty, guys, we're just waiting for them to. We have Gatlin and Gatlin. So both teams are banning Gatlin. So no Gatlin should be released this match.
Go ask the boss what we should do with this little rat.
Alrighty, guys, let's see how this goes down. Already liking their. Not gonna lie. Got some fire profile picture. We have round 1, Crystal Assault. Hyde and Mario versus E and Jam. Not even about to call out what heroes they're selecting. You never know if they're change up on us. Alrighty, so it looks like they locked in J-Bali, Ruby, and Giant Jet as well. Now there is a glitch going on with Giant Jet with his new ultimate ability that is allowed in this tournament, where you can basically throw his little laser beam behind the enemy team's crystal, and I wonder if we'll see that going on, because that's the only real reason I would suggest using Giant Jet. And yep, they're doing that glitch. It's a very definitely, I wouldn't say overpowered glitch. It's definitely a good glitch, but it is counterable as if you can get more DPS off on the other enemy team's crystal. But as you can see, it's just doing a bunch of work to the crystal. But the other enemy team trying to get them out. So we have Giant Jet over here just constantly doing damage to their crystal. I don't know what's gonna go down there. Damn, he knows what's up. But the other enemy team is doing a bunch of damage to their crystal, out damaging his AFK turret, we like to call it, AFK laser. As long as they can just basically defend their own crystal and let the laser do all the work, I mean, they'll be good. They'll definitely be good. The other team is like, we can't do anything against this unless we knock them out. So unless they have like really good damage dealers to Jam's team's crystal. They can't really do much about it.
Your team is damaging the target.
They're doomed. I mean, they can't do much. I mean, Johnny Jet's Jam, his turret is still just doing a bunch of damage. Just outputting a bunch of damage. I mean, they are catching up. I mean, it's 28 to 43 right now. They're about half more, and I think Jam is gonna win this one.
Their vessel is damaged.
Johnny Jet's definitely a very powerful hero in this map, as you can see, mostly because of glitches, but you know, it's definitely a part of the game right now. So technically, it's a feature until they remove it. You know, it do be like that. So it looks like Team Bakery has took that one home for the win. Yeah, so we'll see you guys in the next upcoming match with 1 point for Team Bakery. Team J. So we'll see you guys when the lobby opens up. I just let me know the code. That's the same code. I'm just kidding. Same hero bands, right? Alrighty guys, we are back and we have the map of Crystal Assault still, but we did change the map it's on itself, which is Energy Can. Definitely very interesting how this is going to play out. I don't know if they're going to counter Johnny Jet this time, or how they're going to really evolve around what they saw in the first. It's definitely possible that they'll probably learn and try to get Johnny Jet off their crystal. However, it looks like they're most likely going to go for the same strategy, call it. We still have the same hero band, so Gatlin is locked out of this map. So Gatlin, no go. Basically leaving the arena for these couple of matches. Got the same team loadout. We have 2 Rubies and a J-Bali and Johnny Jet running around this arena. We have Team Jaco and Team Bakery. Team Bakery is up by 1 point right now. Let's see what this Johnny Jet does. He's it's very interesting watching him try to go for the enemy's crystal, because he's always going for that flank attack, trying not to be spotted, essentially, which is really smart because you know, obviously if you're trying to deal damage to the other team's crystal, basically take advantage of a glitch, aka feature, currently in the game right now. You're gonna want to make sure you don't get seen. You want to make sure you get all that passive damage off as much as possible. It looks like Giant Jet just got taken out. So it looks like Giant Jet's orb is not doing as much damage as he would like it to be doing. And they only have a 91% crystal. However, the other team is having 43% damage on that crystal. Double shielders. Definitely gonna be hard for Giant Jet to keep up. He can get to the other enemy's team crystal, and we can have their ruby go on the crystal as well. I put a bunch of gems to get up to that 38% that they really want to be seeing, because they're going to the other enemy's team. They're taking advantage of this crystal right here. 25% is what they're at right now. They are getting a bit of damage. They actually might beat Giant Jet right here. If they beat Giant Jet, they found out the secret strategy of beating him. Now that was a good ult, however, ended up dying. Giant Jet is running back to the other team's crystal. It looks like his orb got taken out. It is possible he misplaced it, or he placed it when I wasn't watching at J Bally. So that means they were not getting that awesome passive damage off that they would needed to. And it looks like Team Jaco took that one home for the victory. So we will see you guys on the when I get into the next lobby. It was the other team, so yeah. Yes. And same idea and all that, right? Same idea. Alrighty, guys, we are in the next Crystal Assault game. Alrighty, guys, so they are starting their next match right now. I think that's what they're asking right now. Just wait. Sorry about that, guys. They're asking if they could change their hero bands, which I would honestly see why they would want to do that. What I meant to say was yes, they can start the match. I got it halfway through that conversation, so bit of a mistake on my part, but we have this game going on. Looks like they're going for the same strategy. And this is another Crystal Assault. This one is the Temple Ruins, the third Crystal Assault map. I would be a bit surprised if it doesn't go for the Giant Jet today. Doesn't. He goes for Shell instead. Jam is changing it up on them. Very interesting. So we do have J Bally rushing in. And the score is 1-1 right now. So it's tied game, guys. Anything can happen. It looks like Team Mario, aka Team Jaco, is hitting the crystal pretty hard right now. They are definitely destroying it a lot. They have a lot of damage outputted onto it, and it looks like J Bally is trying to deflect the damage that the Ruby has to offer, and he's just saying, no, I don't want to take your deal of how much damage loaded onto me right now. I don't want it. But they're just trying to knock them out, anything at any cost. That they're still damaging the crystal despite their their efforts to get taken out, which is honestly smart because any damage that they have put out right now means less damage I have to deal in the future.
Your
It's
crystal is under attack.
it's like, you know, they gotta go for it. But they're back on this crystal. The enemy team is just trying to take them out. They just don't want them on their crystal. The enemy Ruby is
Their crystal
still
is
taking their damage out. Ibali's just stalling on their side, trying to make sure their crystal stays alive. But Ruby takes out their crystal, and that is game, guys. Team Jaco now has another point. Congratulations. Alright, guys, so we'll see you guys in the lobby again. You know the drill. So it's 2-1, Jaco has 2, and Bakery has 1. Jaco has 2 and Bakery has 1. Payload. Or, sorry, not payload, crystal. Alright. Yeah, Alright. Much easier having this single chat for this. Not gonna lie. And whoever wins this is that who moves on? Or and then move on. That's I'm just anyways. So they said new bands for Elephant. So do they Alrighty, guys. Double shield's kind of annoying. Oh, dude, I agree with you, man. It's definitely a bit of a struggle for sure, having the different hero bands going out. The double shielders are definitely hard to defeat, especially if you don't have that output of damage that you deflect. Yeah, some of the comps are definitely wild. Alright, so we have the hero bands going out. We have Ruby locked in for a ban. we get the SS? Alright, so it looks like both teams are banning Ruby right now. So both teams are banning Ruby. So that means we should not be able to see Ruby out right now. So yeah. And we do have Elephant on control right now with Team Jaco versus Bakery. So yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna let them know they're ready up. That definitely makes it pretty easy when both teams ban the same hero. That's definitely for sure. Yeah, teams when they ban that hero, you know, it's just like if you have your main and they ban your main, you're basically your strategy to win the game. Kind of stuck with like, do I want to find a new hero who's like who could be really good, or do I want to just, you know, want to well, you can't really stick to your main, cheating, but you know, you just gotta pick a random hero and you're like, would this work for this mode? You know, and if it does work and you're not as good with the character, you just gotta like evolve as you're playing, figure out your enemy's strategy, how to work around what their strategy is. But no Ruby on this is definitely going to be very interesting because most people do play Ruby on control. So that would be a bit of an interesting. Jaco is up currently, so Jaco wins. Move up, move on. No, if they move up, they win. Or if they win, they move up. That's what I was just saying. Alright, so it looks like Mario's playing Giant Jet. That's pretty much what I would do, honestly, if I was Mario. I would Giant Jetting around all over on the payload because he can become invisible, so it makes it really hard for people to scout him out. However, Skady is a good counter to Giant Jet because she can web him up and they basically make him stuck. But with Giant Jet, I don't know if Skady would be the right play because you know, you got a shield and you got Giant Jet, and Skady doesn't have a really area of effect splash damage kind of weapon, which is really what you need to counter Giant Jet unless you have a ult or second ult ready, or second ability ready rather. However, they also do have a J-Bolly, which is pretty good for them. They did lose their zone a tiny bit, but they're probably gonna come back up and win this. Oh, looks like the Giant Jet just died. And it looks like they are contesting payload right now, and they're getting the Skady off the zone. And J-Bolly just rolled him out. He's like, nope, get off my payload. This is mine. The Giant Jet is just staying heavy on the payload. It looks like the other team is rushing back to the zone as we speak. So Skady is hitting him. Jam is really wanting to kill them, but Johnny Jet sneak up from behind. Mario is playing as Johnny Jet. He's definitely working the control point there. Seems like Team Jaco is up ahead, 60-17 right now against Team Bakery. That's pretty good. Team Bakery is not selling their baked goods right now. They're just trying to. They're not having a good market right now, honestly. Let's just put it that way. But Team Jaco is definitely rushing in and taking the payload. And by payload I mean control point, because they have 85 points on the payload. Don't know why I keep saying payload. Probably because I always play payload, but you know, it do be like that sometimes. But anyways, the control point is being captured. Team Jaco. And yeah, just like that, they won round 1, guys. They still do have the second round to win in order to move up on the bracket. However, anything can happen. Team Bakery can come back from this. They can start selling all their baked goods, start making cookies, all that. You can definitely come back. And Double J Baltley, if only that was a possible opportunity. They're going as Aletta, as another flanker, probably to counter Johnny Jet. However, I don't know if that'll work too well, especially in this mode. It is possible. I mean, Aletta does have that splash effect from her. Oh, and they're actually changing the Gatlin. Very interesting hero swapping there. So that definitely froze off. They're probably going to try to use Gatlin to knock out the J Ballie, because as you can see, she's going around the side, sort of trying to deal damage. But J Ballie's hiding. He's sort of on the side right now. So it looks like will not be shot by a Gatlin. However, I'm pretty sure their J Ballie's trying to distract him, but Johnny Jet knocks him out. So they're all rushing in. If the Johnny Jet can knock out their J Ballie, then they're chilling. They're doing good. Because both their J Ballie and Johnny Jet are just chilling on the zone. So it looks like they're holding zone pretty hard right now. They're definitely holding strong. For some reason, I just hear his laser noise be going off constantly, so that's a bit of an annoying bug, but you know. But Johnny Jet is still hiding on the payload, trying to knock off their jab off the payload. He stole the healing point from the J Ballie. Smart move, because, you know, I mean, obviously you want the heals, but you just don't want them to heal it, especially a tank. Getting all that health back would be not. It looks like the other team has changed to Hunter to try to counter the Giant Jet, which is a good play, I would say. Getting rid of the Hunter for Giant Jet would be a good play for Team Jaco as well. As you can see, this is why you want to play Hunter against Giant Jet, because, I mean, not only did he have that missile launcher that he just shot at Johnny Jet, but also you know, radar guns and heavy damage dealing. Really important to have when you're trying to go against the Johnny Jet. Looks like Johnny Jet is a little bit shy. He doesn't want to hit that payload because he thinks he might die. And also, you know, in this map, if you have a Hunter, there's no real place where you can like sort of escape from his radar, because there's no elevation on this map to where you will be able to sort of get off that scanned radar. The old Elephant map used to have a ledge on the pillar where you can just sort of camp on it. That lets you get off of that payload, off of the scan. But this one, they got rid of that, so it makes it a bit harder for Giant Jet to lingering around this map. It looks like the J-Bally is trying to knock out Hunter. He missed the ult, but he was trying to stay in the payload, so he captured the point a bit. About 25% left on the recapturing the point. He's capturing the point, and J-Bally is coming out from the other team. They're capturing the point. I don't know. Let's say so. Giant Jet switched to Letta. Letta is doing her own thing, just not letting him on the payload. Hunter and their J-Bally are rushing to payload right now. Looks like they're trying to flank. But we have the Letta and J-Bally on the payload, so he's knocking him out with his ult. Will he kill him? He did not kill him. He did not finish him off there. It was a very close. It looks like the Letta and J-Bally are claiming the payload. If Letta knocks out their J-Bally and Hunter, that's all they really need, as long as their J-Bally can sort of shield Letta there. There we go, guys. Pretty much wraps for them. Alrighty, so it looks like Team Jaco has won that match. So it looks like Team Jaco is moving on to the next round. We'll see you guys when we get to there. Yep. Alrighty, guys. We're just waiting for the teams right now, but we are back. We are just actually waiting for their hero bands. They are all in the game. In the lobby, waiting to ready up. Once they can just let us know their hero bands, we should right into the action for you. Alright, so one team is banning Ruby and one team is banning. So let's see. So Dope's fan club is banning Ruby and the Rhyhards are banning JJ. Very good picks considering that JJ does have that that feature that recently accidentally got added to the game. You know, yeah, it's definitely a good pick. We're just waiting for the teams to get now ready for one. Are there we go. There they are. I think they're trying to, but there we go. We're just we're actually in the game now, so they have readied up. So yeah, we get a scoreboard out really quick for you guys. Alright, 0-0 for both teams. We have Diggy, Labula, Gatlin, and Ruby. Looks like Gatlin is rushing in right now. Honestly, Gatlin would be a really good hero for this map, considering that she does have her unlimited ammo ability now. So that would definitely a good play on their team to have it for the Dopes fan clubs to have a Gatlin on standby for them.
Maximum speed.
And yeah, as you can see, they're just well, they're dead now. So Dope's fan club just got absolutely knocked up. But Dope is back on the move with his Gatlin. He's gonna rush the other team. It looks like Diggy, however, is rushing at Gatlin. Oh, she's oh wow, she's got absolutely lasered by Dope with his Gatlin. The Gatlin on their team was right around the corner and just happened to peek him out. So yeah, so their Ruby though, Maple is on Gatlin. So Maple just got hit by the Ruby from Dope. And there we go. Dope just knocked out another person. He's just unstoppable with Gatlin unless he gets stopped by Gatlin. And he's not that unbreakable, but he's using his unlimited ammo ability right now, which he did not work for that long. As long as he can just get to the enemy's crystal and deal some sort of damage to it, they're good. The teams right now him are the Rhyhards and Dope's fan clubs. Those are the two teams contesting it. But we got a Diggy on the move right now. Shooting up Dope.
Crystal is under
Or, sorry, not Dope. Shooting up Delta, or Zeta. But we do have another Gatlin on the move. We have Dope. Absolutely destroying people as Gatlin. This is it does seem that Diggy is a pretty good counter towards Gatlin here. She can just get up close and can't really do much, especially if you're zoomed in. It does look like the score is pretty even currently, so yeah, it's not really looking like any one team's gonna win. It looks like either or could win right now,
crystal damage.
especially if 3 times crystal damage going on. You never know.
Your crystal
A
is
Dope
under
switched off of the Gatlin. He went to Skatey. He's trying to probably get some kills and run up. Probably saw that Gatlin was not working the way he wanted it to, so he switched up a bit. He is shooting the crystal right now, doing a bunch of damage. It's tied up right now with Dope actually winning this one currently.
triple kill.
He just knocked out another person. He's shooting the Diggy. Both of the members of the team are dead. They can definitely get a lot of damage off on the crystal right now. They have 40% on the enemy's crystal. They're doing a good job keeping the enemy at bay, and
Crystal damage.
if they can just go to the enemy's crystal, do all the damage they need to do, because it is 4 times damage.
Crystal
Zeta
is crumbling.
is shooting it with a hunter, and Dope's fan club wins the first match, guys. So GG's to Dope, and you know we'll be right back in 1 second when the game is ready for you. What's that? Gotcha. Logging into it right now. I thought you were So if Dope wins again, it goes to that's it. You just not really. Wow. Alrighty, guys. So we're back into the next match. We have Team Yhards and Dope's fan club running into the cannon for the Crystal Assault. Let's see if they're gonna use the same team comps or different team comps. Wait, it looks like they have different teams right now. So Dope is Skatey, we have Zeta as Judix, we have Maple as Judix, and we have I Don't Love You as Hunter. Ooh, Hunter! Oh my gosh, Hunter just fell right out of the map. Still going. Oh my goodness. He definitely took a big fall right out of the map. That was definitely a very interesting place to die at. But as you can see, they're shooting and a lot of explosions and stuff going off right now. But yeah, so we have Maple still alive, probably trying to go to the other team's crystal right now, but we have Dope doing the same as well, trying to defend a bit actually. Good defense right there. Triple headshot. I'm pretty sure that was a triple headshot. I don't know. It went too quick. His reflexes are too lightning quick for me to really comprehend of what was happening right there. But looks like Team Dope is on their crystal right now, trying to just damage it, and they're trying to get the Reinhardts off of their crystal. And Dope just jumped across. It looks like he's struggling, but he died because he fell off the map. Oh man, he tried to do a little stunt right there, but it did not go to plan. It didn't. I mean, it almost did, but it just did not. Not how he wanted it to. It looks like the Dope is Dope's fans club. They're trying to go more of a long range sort of a weaponry here. Trying to just knock them out of their own territory. Just trying not to let them in. Looks like Dope is defending right now for his life, not letting the enemies in. It looks like they switched up their team comp. I Don't Love You switched it to Gloria, which is definitely a good place to be. And Dope fell out of the map again, trying to do a backflip. It didn't really work, I would say. Probably to the way they wanted it to, but 68% damage on the Reinhardt's crystal. So Dope is ahead because they don't have any damage currently dealt on their crystal. It's 100% alive.
Your crystal is
So
under
that might
attack.
cause a bit of an issue for the Reinhardts trying to defend a bit. They're getting a lot of shots off on Dope right now. The Dope goes down to the Judix. So we have Hunter on their team who flanked them, and Hunter is doing just a bunch of damage right now. But Maple is currently shooting him as with the Judix, but
Crystal damage.
he can't really do much because she can't find an angle on
Is
him.
crumbling.
If I was Maple, I would just yeah, it's too late. I would have not have stuck that hard on trying to get one guy if he couldn't get a shot. But you know, yeah, the worst enemy's on the edge, exactly. But yeah, guys. So it looks like Dope's fan club won that round. So the next match is going to be a control map. So we'll see you guys when we get into the game in just a little bit, guys. Alright, so Dope is moving on to Crystal, or not Crystal. Let's see. Alright, so we got Zeta and Dope. I don't love you and Maple. I was low-key so confused for a second because they were trying to pick Ruby. I was like, didn't Ruby just get banned? So I was like, luckily they didn't go for Ruby because that would have been a bit of a mistake. Not. So it looks like we have Hunter, Skady, Diggy, and Hualing. Hualing would be pretty good for this mode because she does have that sort of passive ability that lets her sort of see through walls and basically wall hacks. So very good. But Hunter is claiming the zone, which is really good. So it looks like Team Dope is claiming the zone. He's getting a bit excited, shaking his camera around. Looks like he's definitely holding the zone, which is a good choice playing Hunter as well. Looks like the Team Reinhardt is trying to just sort of fix their team comp a bit. Trying to push in together with Johnny Jet and Skady. But they haven't scouted and they're being shot at and they got a bit killed by Dope. He's a really good Skady player. Never misses a single shot. He's definitely really good. But he's looking at that body there. Looks like I Don't Love You changed to Shell as his main. He's got that creepy skin on, honestly. He deserves to lose for that. Just wearing that skin alone, let's be honest, guys. Like, the skin's a furry, man. It's so creepy. And looks like they knocked him out. And halfway to victory. There you go. They're definitely keeping him at bay. They just don't want them to win. What can I say? I mean, when they have a motive that's like really strong and they don't want them to win, they can achieve anything at this point. And they're taking the point again. Throwing up his little scan grenade. And Dope's team is doing really good this match. So he's winning pretty much the entire thing, so. Looks like Dope just straight up fell out of the map, which is not an ideal play, I would say, but it's the play he decided to take. So, you know, I don't know, maybe he has some sort of strategy in falling out of the map. Maybe he wants to change his here. But it looks like they're claiming the zone again. Dope is on the zone. And it looks like they are we're winning round 1. There you go, guys. Round 1 has been won by Dope's fan club right there. Looks like Dope is winning. Currently going as 0 Kelvin. No, he's going as Diggy actually. Ruby, you can't go Ruby. There you go. Go Skady. He's trying to probably trick the other team and being like, what are you guys doing? But, you know. We have a J-Bally, we have a Sindre, we have a Johnny Jet, and we have a Fade going in. Fade is definitely a good hero in this kind of mode. I don't know if he'll outlast it. Actually, he would probably do pretty good against a J-Bally and Sindre. He'd probably do pretty good. J-Bally's acting a little bit happy over there. He's moving around. He's a bit excited, trying to push in. And it looks like they changed from a Fade to a Gatlin here. Probably trying to pick off some of the enemy team. We got rid of Maple. He can push in, get the zone, and get rid of Zeta for the Giant Jet. You know, he's got a big advantage here. If he can just get rid of that Giant Jet, Zeta, who's currently on the zone, and I just realized Zeta is Dope's teammate. He wants him on zone. What am I saying? My bad. But we have a Diggy and Sindri rushing up to Dope and Zeta. As long as Dope can keep those two off of the zone, they pretty much got this. And it's a pretty good team comp because, well, if all Zeta needs to do really is just hold the zone as much as he can until Dope arrives back with some support. Because, I mean, Diggy can realistically output a lot of damage on the Johnny Jet and knock him out. But it looks like I think Dope is pushing back up. He's changed his character to Skady now. Gone off of that Gatlin. So it's Skady and Yaw now. Changing the heroes comps, alright. So let's see how this works out for them. As long as they can sort of push off the enemy team, they really know what to do. It looks like they got rid of the Diggy and they're claiming the zone. So Dope is on the zone right now, sort of standing around, just not letting him pass. And it looks like Zeta is up at the top, trying to not let the enemy team pass. So we have Diggy and Labula this time. Labula's an aide, so he's probably trying to support Diggy, but he's not really doing that right now. So I don't know what's going down with the support unit right there with why they would choose that play. But yeah, we got Yaw holding point pretty strong, trying to contest Diggy right now, and almost has Diggy knocked out with a sliver of health, and the sliver of health became a full chunk of health, but still has been reduced and knocked out. So we have Dope on the payload,
Your team is taking the objective.
knocking out Maple, and Maple just got destroyed right there. And it looks like they are claiming payload. If Diggy can get back quick enough to contest payload, not even trying. Looks like Dope's fan club has taken it home for the victory. And that's GG's. See you guys when the next game starts. Yep. Or freezer though. They did 2 crystals though. Alright, so let's see. Just let me know the code whenever. Mizak's password. Alrighty, guys. So, alright, guys. So, we're back in the next match, and we have our teams ready. So, we have Team Jenko and Team Dope's fan club. We have Mario and Bide on Team Jenko, and Dope and Zeta on Team Dope's fan. So, we're just trying to discover whose team is trying to ban who what here right now. So, we're just gonna figure out that. Start up the action when we're ready. No idea what's going on right now, but it's definitely pretty crazy. So it seems like Bide is wanting to ban Gatlin. So Team Jenko is fighting to ban Gatlin, and they're banning. So Team Dope fan club banning Ruby, and Team Jenko is banning Gatlin. Alrighty, guys, so we're getting right into the action. Let's clear that scoreboard really quick for you. Alrighty, guys, so we have a Sindri going in right here. Sindri and J-Bali. We also have a Gloria and Skady. It looks like they're doing hefty damage to the enemy team right now. Gloria is rushing in, shooting the other team pretty hefty right now. And shooting the Rage Ball out is a good idea because the Rage Ball can definitely do a bit of damage too. You don't want it on your team. But it looks like they're rushing the payload pretty heavily right now, which is good for the Team Dope's fan club right now. Definitely tracking the enemy team with quite a bit right now. Alright, so they got knocked out and they're coming back around, but we have the Sindri on the objective right now. So Team Jenko is sort of rushing in right now. Looks like they're being taken out.
You will escape. Double crystal damage.
This is gonna hurt.
Alright, so it looks like Sindri is rushing the enemy team right now. And Bide is on with the ride with him taking out enemy team. It looks like the Ruby just knocked out the Sindri right there, but the Bide is pretty strong. He's definitely trying to take him out. Yeah, Sindri is back and about. So looks like Sindri is about to rush in and sort of assist his teammate. We have Hunter going in right there,
This is
getting
gonna hurt.
attacked by Sindri. We also have the Ruby. Knocked out the J-Bali at the right moment, just as I started expecting. Pretty good.
Double kill. You will escape.
It looks like he's getting ulted right now. So the Ruby is getting a bit hurt.
Your team is damaging the target. Your crystal is under attack. Crystal damage. Crystal integrity critical.
Alrighty, so it looks like Ruby has a for the first match. So the crystal was destroyed. Oh. So it looks like Dope has taken it home for the first win. I think so. And, we're just entering back in right now.
Boss ain't gonna like this.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
I smell trouble. I'm not sticking around for this. I'm not sticking around for this.
Alrighty, guys. So we are just waiting to get. No, I'll just say nothing. I'll just editing it and running the audio. Yeah, I changed it from the long name to Dope's FC. Just looking for notes. Guys,
Boss ain't gonna like this.
They're on Crystal Assault on Energy Cannon. Alrighty, guys, so we're getting right into the action with some more action-packed TV. Team Dope's Fan Club versus other team. Go. Alrighty, guys, so we have Gatlin and Jabali on the team Janko, and we have Sindri and Ruby on team Dope's Fan Club. Let's see if Dope's Fan Club can win another match. They have been killing it this entire tournament, so it's definitely possible that they have pull out another match. Alrighty, guys, and we have Jabali taking out Sindri. Going in definitely for a while. So
Your team is
going
damaging
pretty
the
strong right now. So we have the change of heroes from Christina, and we have Gatlin as well as a different hero. Now it does look like Dope's Fan Club is winning in terms of the battle currently.
double crystal damage.
Dope knocked out the Jabali,
Your crystal is under attack.
and Dope got knocked out as well. Dope is rushing back in to get more damage on their crystal. Shooting the Jabali pretty hard right now. Looks like Dope's Fan Club won that. I can't speak, guys. Looks like they won that match right there. Pretty good. So there we go. Yeah, Dope just won. Yeah. Alrighty, guys, so we're back in the game. We have fixed the score, reviewed the footage a bit, and it does appear that you guys are right. Jaco is ahead by 2, so we did fix that. But we do have a bit of a tanky army on Elemento with Gatlin and Ruby on the other team. So it does appear to be a bit of tanks and damage dealers on this team. Which is definitely very good. So it does appear that the Dopes fan club is currently winning this one. Alrighty, guys, sorry about that. I am back now. We do have what's going on. So 14 to 15, 48%. It's definitely switched up quite a bit. This does go to show that anything can happen in any amount of time. Any teams can conquer. So who's winning right now? So it looks like we have the team Janko winning right now versus team Dopes fan club. Dopes fan club is losing just a little bit right now. But that's okay. Because Bide is holding down the fort right now, and I'm not talking about fort as in the hero. I'm talking about fort as in the control
Your
point.
team is halfway to victory.
For any confusion out there that none of you guys have been confused by, but you know, it's the control point is being captured currently by Team Janko. Nothing exciting's happening right now. Just a little bit of tags and pickles from the Gatlin across the way. Ruby's just sort of just chilling right there. But looks like Bide just took out the Ruby, and that's pretty much it. They're just chilling on the payload right now. Just chilling on the point. Just vibing out. You know, it do be like that. We got the Aletta rushing in. We staying with the Giant Jet. So it looks like they're going for the double flanker meta right now. I don't know if that's definitely going to be the best play. I don't know if that's something they should be doing, considering that flankers typically have less health, and they have a Jibali who's has a tanky bit of health. Yeah, I don't. They actually might win with the flankers. Might capture zone. They actually captured the zone. They knocked out both of Team Dope's fan club. Wow. I spoke too soon. I did not think that would win. Looks like they got the Hunter though, because the Giant Jet was able to take out their Gatlin, which sort of messed up Bide a bit. But you know, it happens. It happens. Looks like the Aletta's just sort of sitting up top right there. I don't really. I think they might have went AFK. Honestly, we do have a Giant Jet on the payload, on the control point. They are claiming it back right now, so they're trying to get rid of the Giant Jet. Really good sort of play, because Jibali is able to sort of destroy Giant Jet, nail him, and Team Janko won round 1. Will they win the second round and take it home for the team? It's currently Team Jenko's up by 1 right now, but it's not over yet. Alrighty, guys. So we have J Bali rushing in with Gatlin on Team Janko, and we have Dubs Fan Club rushing in with the Gatlin and Gloria right now. It looks like they're taking a bunch of health off of the other team, but J Bali is just trying to hold in strong, trying to survive, trying to capture the point for his team, trying to get the second bit of their point to win this round. It looks like their Gloria and Gatlin are holding down the fort right now. But if their Gatlin can just knock out their Gloria and knock out their other Gatlin on the other team, that just might be all they need to take just to capture the point. As long as as long as they can move across just like the way they did, that's definitely gonna give them a bit of an advantage, a bit of a peaking shooting advantage to claim some health off of their team. And we have J Bali rushing in. But Gatlin on their team is sort of shooting at them quite a bit. And it looks like they're holding the fort right now. But if, yeah, they're going Hunter instead of J Bali and Ya instead of Gatlin right now. So, sorry, my bad. They changed their hero. They changed it to Giant Jet actually instead of Gatlin. Which is definitely a better play than Ya, I think, because Ya is, doesn't deal that much damage and is, in my opinion, just isn't as good on control from what I've experienced personally, especially when you have a bunch of teams shooting at you at low health. But this Hunter right now is trying to pick off the other team. He's being pushed pretty hard. As long as he can just back out, scan the enemy team, that's all they really need right now. But they are claiming the point right now. That is good for the Team Janko. So as long as they hold down the point fairly strong, they should be able to defend. The hardest part is claiming the zone. Once they can defend it, then they're pretty good. Now it looks like the other team switched up to a Hunter and a Judix. Probably to scout out their Giant Jet. The other team's Giant Jet there. But we have Hunter sort of rushing in, getting lasered by his orb there. And Giant Jet's rushing in, killing the Hunter, and the Judix is also dead. So it looks like they have a bit more time. And they're switching to Ruby right now. So they're just waiting on claiming the zone right now. Just a matter of time at this point. Time and stalling. But Dope and Zeta are pushing the objective right now. With them having 60% on it for Team Janko versus Team Dope's Fan Club with 80%. They have lost the zone. But if they can rush back and claim it, there's still a chance they can win here.
Your opponents are taking the objective. Going maximum overtime.
Looks like it's in overtime right now, and Dope is holding down the fort. If the J Bali can just take out them and knock the point back, and they flame the zone again, 70% up to 99. It's looking pretty good for Janko right now. They have 75% on the payload. If they can just keep holding on strong to the payload, if the Gatlin is able to peek them through a window or something and knock them back, that might just give them enough stalling time that they need. And they got rid of the Gatlin, which is the biggest issue for that team right now. But they have the Hunter that they still need to worry about. But if they can pick off Hunter, and they almost got Hunter. If they can just stall Hunter even. Just not let his foot touch the payload objective. And it looks like they have won this match. Yep, GG's, guys. Team Janko taking it home for the win. 3-2-0 on Team Dopes Fan Club. That was a close match, guys. Alrighty. Yeah, I have to go, man. Well, alrighty, guys. We do have to end the stream right now, but we will see the notes on who